What you know, Alibis? Welcome to a very short episode of Pretty Lies and Alibis. I'm Gigi. It's Saturday, February 21st. I wanted to give a quick update on the progress of the Nancy Guthrie investigation. I really haven't done many updates in the last couple of days because there just hasn't been much that's been verified to share. But just a few things. Just yesterday, law enforcement announced they think there could be more than one person involved. I don't know about you guys, but that was kind of obvious to me from day one. And I thought it was a little weird that almost a month in, they finally come out and say, we think there's more than one person. My personal opinion is there's a minimum of two people involved in this, no doubt. Also, the DNA is still being tested using investigative genetic genealogy, and they're also testing biological evidence found inside the home. That could mean a number of things, but I think right now we're at a point where either this DNA is going to be the break needed, or you have somebody come forward with some valid information that leads to the suspects. But at the same time, as we know, there is a lot we don't know about that's going on behind the scenes. So we could have a break at any time in this case. It just feels like we're at a standstill at this point. But hopefully they're working on some bigger leads in the background. Sources tell ABC News that with a lack of recent progress in the case, it could mean, doesn't mean this is going to happen, but it could mean investigators could soon scale back their resources and enter a new phase with fewer dedicated resources and potentially establish a smaller task force designed for long-term investigations. But as of now, there's around 400 investigators on the case. And the source also told ABC News that the Guthrie family has been told the investigation may soon need to transition. A retired FBI contributor to ABC News said in these type of investigations, you have to at one point move on to a long-term sustainable level of manpower. But he also says this is not a closed case. Former FBI agent Jason Pack said the things most likely to break a case open are almost never the things being discussed in one-on-one press interviews. They're happening in labs, in Walmart security offices, in gun shops, in back-end server logs, and in conversations between investigators who have been staring at the same timeline long enough that it could be time for a fresh set of eyes. Walmart has handed over their purchase records from all sales of the backpack, which as of now is the only identifiable item seen on the suspect in that video footage from the front porch. But having that, investigators will start going through every single buyer of the backpack and work from there. So hopefully in the background, they're working some really big leads that could be the break in the case. But right now, at least publicly, it seems very quiet. And just before we end it, want to remind you, I will have a crash course out tomorrow on the Kouri Richins case to get us ready for openings, which start Monday at 10:30 Eastern. I'll be live streaming daily, and I'll also do a morning and an afternoon testimony recap for those who can't watch. So make sure you're subscribed and that you have your alert set for when I post new content. I'll be headed out to Utah the first week in March, and my plan is to do some live streams during lunch, some live tweeting, and also some YouTube shorts to keep you guys updated on what I'm seeing in the courtroom. There's just nothing like sitting in a trial versus watching it on a live stream. You really get to feel the air in that courtroom, and there's so much that's not seen on camera. So I can't wait to bring you guys all that. For me, this is the biggest trial of the year. And let's hope we get justice for Kouri Richins. If anything breaks in the Nancy Guthrie case, I'll likely do a YouTube short first. But if we get major breaking news, I will go live. So keep your eye out for that. That's it for now. Hope you guys have a good rest of your Saturday, and we will see you soon.